Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great trade-in value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, just saying it again, when I say we trade for just about anything, I mean it. Today we're going to show you one that we've been using for the past few weeks. We traded on this a few weeks ago. A guy traded this and his fifth wheel in on a big Class A diesel motorhome. We've sold his fifth wheel, and we've been using this to make some deliveries just to see how we like it. And we like it so much that we're going to order a brand new one to use for a delivery truck. So we don't need two of them, so we're going to sell this one. This is a 1996 Western Hauler built on a Freightliner chassis. It's a very rare stretch cab. These are about $160,000 new without the stretch cab. Got a big commercial 300 Cummins turbo diesel. What I like about this thing is how easy it is to drive. It's got a 6-speed automatic Allison transmission, just like in a big diesel motorhome. Look around this truck, folks. It has 166,000 miles. Very, very low miles for this kind of vehicle. Extremely low miles for this type of vehicle. It's got, I'd hate to see what that air suspension hitch costs on the back. Got locking tool compartments all the way around. Class 4 hitch on the back for towing trailers. Fifth wheel hitch. Folks, if this is not heavy enough to tow what you need to tow, you don't need to mess with it. I did some checking with the Georgia DOT. You don't have to have a CDL to drive this in Florida or Georgia or South Carolina. So, you know, I know every state's different. I'm not going to go through every state, but, you know, this is a big boy, and you can drive it with a regular driver's license in most states. We just put brand new 6 tires all the way around it, folks. You don't have to worry about tires. The air conditioner will run you out of there. The stretch cab gives you a ton of room. It's almost like having a mini motorhome that can tow a fifth wheel. It's got so much room in it. Got a fridge, got a bed and everything. Alcoa wheels, air brakes, air suspension. It's got the adjustable air suspension so you can soften up or firm up the ride in the back of it. Air horns. This is a nice truck, folks, and everything I've seen on it works. It's got a TV, DVD player in it, more. Body looks good, cab looks good, 166,000 miles, which, look at these semi-trucks running around with 1,000,000 miles plus on them. This thing's not even broken in yet. Seats look great. These are custom leather seats. Take a look inside. We'll start here in the cab. All right. Here in the cab, folks, and what I like about this versus a regular semi-truck, as many of you know who's ever been in a semi-truck, you know that they're pretty basic. Not a lot of frills, the cloth seats. These are leather captain's chairs, just like you'd see in a diesel motorhome. No check engine lights, no warning lights. There's your 6-speed Allison. There's your true controller, your adjustable air suspension, which you can lower or raise, which is cool. CD player, CB. There's all your toggle switches for your lights in the back. Memphis audio system. Air horn works. I mean, this is a neat rig, folks. And I like the fact it's automatic, too. You don't have 10 speeds or 13 speeds you have to go through. It does have tilt, and it also has cruise control. And this is all heavy-duty Freightliner, semi-quality. It's here to last, folks. I mean, literally, you're never going to wear this truck out. Open this up. Got a built-in 12-volt cooler that works. Built in. You know, a brand new one, we just spent 160 grand ordering a brand new one to haul big fifth wheels and tiny homes and things like that with. So we don't really need this one anymore since we got the new one coming. If it wasn't for that, folks, we'd leave me more than content to drive this one. In fact, my delivery drivers are having to fit because we're selling this one, because they've been using it for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Delivered a 45-foot fifth wheel with it, folks, and this thing just took it down the road like a boy dog. Drove it 700 miles hauling a 45-foot fifth wheel, and this thing just floated down the road. Good classic Freightliner design. Plus, you've got all the space in the back to haul people with. Let's go around and look at let's go look at the inside. Of course, power windows, exhaust brake, heated power mirrors. Lord of mercy, this thing's got more buttons than the space shuttle. 12-volt hookups everywhere. Sunglass holder, plenty of lights. There's your toggle switches again. Little mirror, little lighted mirror, I guess. I mean, just a lot of neat stuff you don't see in a normally basic semi. And I like the fact it's easy to get in and out of, too. Got LED tail lights. Like I said, all these locking compartments are in great shape. And you step back here, you've got a flip down TV that works. Headliner looks great, got plenty of lights. Got a nice sectional style sofa in here that'll fold down, make a little sleeper. So you can haul 3 or 4 adults back here, plus have a place to sleep. You got rear climate control back here. Little shelves right there. There's all your books and manuals. This is a stretch cab. You know, most of these Western haulers you see posted online just have the bonus cab, which is just a little bench seat behind the front seats. This is the actual room that, you know, you can spend the night in here very easily if you wanted to. Folks, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not an expert on these. First one of these we've ever had, but I'm impressed. And I've driven this thing, and like I said, it's if you got a big fifth wheel you want to tow, or a lot of people make their living delivering fifth wheels and trailers and stuff like that across the United States. I've gotten to know several people that do that, since we do a lot of shipping with U-Ship, which is an online auction that people make bids on delivering loads to people across the United States. We sell almost 600 RVs a year, so we deliver all over the United States, and on long-term deliveries, I use people that do this for a living. And this is what this kind of truck is going to appeal to. Somebody that wants to, look here, if I'm 6'4", I can stretch out like it's nothing back here. This is ideal for somebody that wants to do some hauling for a living, or maybe you're a retired truck driver and you want to buy a fifth wheel and see the country and not be on a schedule like you were when you was behind the wheel of a truck. This is another great opportunity for you folks. Like I said, we delivered to South Carolina, we delivered to Florida, Georgia, and Kentucky. And all those states did not require CDLs, did not require to stop at weigh stations, because this is for recreational use. Now, you might, if you live in a different state, you might want to check your state's regulations about a truck like this, because we don't check regulations when we sell to people from those states. That's the buyer's responsibility. But I can't imagine it being much different than what Georgia and Alabama and Tennessee and all that stuff is. Anyway, this truck is $39,900. And remember, these are about 160 new. And most 96s have 400,000 or 500,000 miles on them. This thing's got 166. Ton of life left to it, folks, for a great price. 6-speed automatic. This thing, all the little accent lights work, all the back lights work. This has got a CD changer down there, and more. This thing's probably got more equipment on it than I've found so far. But you're going to like this truck. It's not been smoked up. It's not had pets in it. And it's going to make you a nice one, folks. Whole lot less than buying a new one. That 300 horse Cummins is going to take you down the road wherever you want to go. They put that same motor home in same motor in a 40-foot, 45-foot diesel bus. So it's going to just haul this thing down the road. If you want to run 70, 75 miles an hour, this thing can do it. I like the fact that it's automatic, so you don't have to learn no crazy shift pattern like you do with a 13-speed or 10-speed or something like that. Anyway, give us a call. 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Folks, you can, let me tell you something. You can use this truck for a few years on the road making a living, and it'll pay, this truck will pay for itself in a couple of years in the money that you'll make on the road with it. I mean, there are guys that make unreal money on U-Ship and these other places. Even those that just do it part-time, like that are retired, they just want something to do a few days a week. You can pick and choose your loads. In a truck like this, you can rest assured you're never not going to have enough truck for the load with this truck right here, because that happens a lot on those shipping websites. Somebody with a single wheel 3/4 ton just doesn't have enough truck to tow a big load. You don't have this problem with this thing. It'll tow anything you want to put behind it, and then some. If you've got a big 40-plus foot fifth wheel, you think it's too much on your dually, here you go. I mean, this truck right here, like I said, it's a boy dog by all means. This is a bad boy. It's a great truck. You drive this thing, you'll buy it. I mean, everything works on it. Air's cold. And you got the rear air, you got the TV, you got the cooler refrigerator under the hood, or under the center console. I mean, it's all, you know, just a lot in this little small area right here, folks. Anyway, thank you for calling. It's $39.9, haggle free. We do take trade-ins, obviously, and we can help you deliver nationwide. Now, as far as financing, folks, I'm an RV dealer. I'm not a big truck or equipment dealer, so I really don't have a good source for financing this year model truck. You know, only thing we can do, folks, if you want to finance it, you'll just have to Google big truck financing on Google and contact some of the banks that pop up. They're specialized lenders that finance these big trucks. Or you may go to your own local bank or credit union if they got a way to put a value on it. But like I said, I don't have a place to go for financing on this because of what it is, but I'm more than happy to work with whatever lender you can find on the internet, folks. I'll be more than happy to send them over whatever they need to process a loan for this truck. That's no problem at all, folks. Or cash or trade, of course. Pair it up with one of our fifth wheels, folks. I've got a great selection of large fifth wheels. If you want to pair it with one of those, we'll make you a combination deal. In fact, if this thing doesn't sell in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to pick one out and just take the individual prices off and price it as a combo unit. You know, I find one that this thing closely matches as far as the colors, and make you a heck of a deal on it, folks. Either way you go, you're getting a nice truck, folks, and this will do so much more than a dually pickup truck will do. It's almost like riding in a limo back here, to be honest with you. All the lights and all the nice seats and stuff like that. So definitely got its perks, I'm telling you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Our website is parkwayrvcenter.com. And like I said, we trade for anything, folks, that even stuff other RV dealers won't touch. We'll trade for. If you've got something odd nobody wants to trade for, give us a call. You might be surprised. If we can legally resell it and we don't have to feed it every day, chances are we can get a value on it, and chances are we can make you an offer on it to trade. Just give us a call. Hope to see you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.